It's not much else to say about it. So, last week we saw a complete thrashing of a team that I thought was going to at least have a puncher's chance of beating us in the Washington Redskins. This week I'm expecting a complete mauling of the Jets. We'll see if they prove us wrong. I wouldn't bank on it though.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Diablos going up against the Jets. NFL on EA. So with that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife.
Yeah, I'm not expecting much of anything from the Jets.
Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Mexico City Diablos and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home.
All right, and Colin Burns has had one return so far this year.
Meanwhile, from Mexico City,
all right, let's go ahead and get this sim underway.
as of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Colin's going to have a return to start the game here. He's going to get to about the 30. I don't think he actually made it to the 30, though. I think they were a little generous there. Alright, so I've been pretty weak early on. I started off last season pretty rough too, though, remember. Wasn't until about like week 6 that I started turning it up. So I'm not panicking yet for a quarterback change. Play action, time in the pocket. Oh, nice play there by whoever number 52 is on defense. A nice diving stop.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers.
So far, I mean, definitely last game, our offense looked like a completely different beast than it did in week 1. More than doubling our score. Making long drives. Pribble's going to catch a short pass there. Welcome to the stream, viewer number 1. My first viewer of the game.
David Harris is a playmaker and inside linebacker and also one of the most durable guys in the league.
Now, Terrell Revis still should be pretty respectable on a video game. At least on last year's video game. So, he should still be alright. And that's a first down to Marshall Brown. Now, just saying, I don't know how often, if ever. What's up, Gavin? Marshall doesn't drop passes. That's why I don't get that we don't target him in the red zone, because he's like a guaranteed catch in the red zone. Oh, I'm sacked. But there's a holding call. That's going to hurt us even more. Nah, I guess. If they took it, then we're going to have an extra... No, they didn't. Alright. So we didn't lose as many yards as we would have on the holding, but we did lose a down.
Time running out here on the play clock. Back to throw.
And Rick's going to go ahead and get all those yards back and then some.
11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up
3rd and 7 again.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
Time in the pocket, going to Nate Reese. He's not going to make it to the first down marker.
And give the quarterback a really nice target.
A good effort from our offense, but we just couldn't move the chains twice. That sack hurt us a lot. We're going for the field goal.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback.
I don't agree with this call.
Confident about his abilities, right? That's true. But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start.
But he made it.
Does build up that confidence and allows him
No idea how long that was.
Especially crucial here on the road. And this stadium is abuzz after that one, understandably so. I cannot believe he hit that thing.
And you can't help but think back to Tom Dempsey. And his record stood for, what, 43 years until Matt Prater broke it? And now here's a new record. And I'm with you. I cannot believe that ball went through the posts.
And that'll carry
I don't know. I don't think that was as far as the one he had in week 1.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
And the weird thing is that you guys all saw me last video turn down the kicking power on the sliders because I said it was too unrealistic. And then what does he do? He goes ahead and does it with the sliders working against him anyway. Alright, so a nice defensive stop there by New York. And that's a holding or offsides by Colton.
Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
I knew that was either on their lineman or on Colton. Colton has been probably the most improved player this season, if I had to pick one. He's been fantastic. Then again, Talon Mahay's been awesome too. And they already got a first down. Something that took the Wet Redskins 3 quarters to do. They do on their second play of the game. So there's that. Looks like their quarterback is Chase Keenum. Or is it Casey Keenum? I don't know. And Brock's going to go ahead and get Matt Forte after a yard.
And here are the starters offensively. And one of the wideouts, Eric Decker.
Remember when he came out of school, out of Minnesota, and many thought he was nothing more than a number 2 or 3 receiver? He's proven everyone wrong. He's a guy who's a high-volume catcher and a terrific player downfield.
Now Keenum throwing on second.
No time in the pocket. Troy's going to go ahead and get a sack there.
They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And they're likely not getting a first down on 3rd and 17 against our defense.
Sometimes call just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes
there was no resistance for Troy to have to fight through, really.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. 3rd and long, it's Keenum.
He's got time in the pocket here. And he got it. That's a fumble. Recovered by Sean McIntosh. All right. And Sean McIntosh with an awareness play there to get that fumble recovery. I didn't see who knocked it loose. It looks like John Pribble did. And Sean, I think, tripped on the Jets player there. All right, see if we could do it again.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal.
Bad snap, but I still have time in the pocket. That's going to go to Jordan Pribble. He gets the first down. Nice play. And we've been targeting Jordan a little bit here early on.
A lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
give to the former
And
Houston
Dillon's going to run about 2 yards.
on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
His first rushing attempt of the game.
On the defensive side of the ball, held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The play clock's running down. They're going to look to throw.
And we get it right back to Dillon, but I think he loses yards.
Wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd
Yeah,
down.
but definitely a passing situation now.
They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football.
And I think Nate Reese just got us back into field goal range. I think we're going to try it, yeah.
It'll be 4th down.
He made it on 3 yards further. So it should be pretty easy to hit this one too.
That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out
Nope.
in the flat.
Wide left.
Make people miss an open field.
This one was a shorter field goal than the last one.
Looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And Damian Johnson. He was a 92% field goal kicker last season.
The New York
I think that's his first miss of the season here.
last time. Ball security. Talk about
And this game is still 3-0.
Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
No time in the pocket, but he's still able to find a receiver. And he hasn't missed a pass attempt yet.
Game situations doesn't always work out though.
Now remember, it took 3 quarters for Kirk Cousins to make his first pass last game, I mean.
He can play defensive end as well as hold down the middle as a defensive tackle.
2nd down now after the pass completion.
This Jets offense is currently outpacing our offense.
Here's Keenum now on 2nd down.
And there's another first down.
Left side.
And maybe these Jets will give us a problem.
Enough to move the chains.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Sean McIntosh having a busy first quarter.
Keenum.
No time in the pocket, but he's able to get it free.
Tight end Hunter Henry. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Smart on his
It's a
part.
tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball,
He's not getting time in the pocket, but he's getting the ball out.
that's only going to help your defense.
And man, an impressive drive here. And if they don't turn the ball over, they should at least be able to tie this up.
Yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense.
I see Rob Kimball there on the defensive line.
Your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that
Juicy's
ball
going to go ahead and
there?
get the tackle here after a 3-yard run.
But dump it over the top to him. 2nd down following the run.
Really impressive drive here from the Jets.
First level defensive line.
And it's not like we haven't been playing good defense. They've just been making the right play on offense.
What we call a first level run.
Forte with another 3-yard run.
Partner, we know today's NFL
I think they got to pass it here. I don't think you could bank on getting 4 rushing yards on the carry against our defense.
dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the
Looks like they're probably going to pass it here.
You often control the game.
From the gun on 3rd down. Keenum.
No time in the pocket again, but he gets the ball loose.
There, no one open. He just throws
And
it
that's
away.
a smart play against
The
us.
field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
You can't go for the long-range pass. You can't sit in the pocket and look for it. Otherwise, we're going to sack you 7 times like we did in week 1 or 10 times like we did in week 2. We got, what, 1 sack this game in the first quarter? We're only on pace to get 4 then, right? That's half as good. That's twice as good on their offensive line's part as it was either week.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
And Colin. Is Colin going to return a touchdown? Oh, there's a flag. He would have had it. Colin would have had his first return touchdown. And the first one I've ever seen on this game, on Madden 17. And we're going to have to go and take it back at the 34-yard line. All the way back there. Colin just got robbed. That's a shame, man.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And Rick's going to get it and get 8 yards. Man, both quarterbacks are just getting the ball out of their hands and finding their targets. This has been a passing-dominated game. Dylan, is he going to go? No, Darrelle Revis is going to stop him. A nice play there for Dilly. Turning it on the Jets. And we're in field goal range for sure right now. But I'm hoping we get 6. Nate Reach gets nowhere.
And they pick up big yardage.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they cover things down for him.
Dilly takes 3 guys to bring him down. He gets 6 or 7.
Climb to the next level and get the linebacker. When you're not allowed to climb, you got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there. And a really nice play resulted for them.
Nickelback added defensively.
Definitely a passing situation here. And Marshall Brown, the security blanket at tight end, gets us a first down. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. A really competitive game. I was not expecting that. Definitely. I'd rather see games like this than 41-7, 55-7, stuff like that. So far, really good drives. Neither team just being able to find the end zone yet. Not that either defense is doing bad, it's just both offenses are running really efficiently right now. Running play to the bottom. And Dylan's going to break a tackle, but the second guy is going to trip him up. Dylan having a pretty efficient game, even though we're not using him a lot. He's caught a couple of passes. Running for what? Over 4 yards a carry right now. 4.5 yards a carry, I think.
So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Play clock winding down.
And Dylan's open. But we're going to go to Eric Thompson. We're going to get a yard or 2.
But no gain. It'll be third down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning.
I thought we were going to Dylan, but
that's when you have a lot of fun.
Rick will take the catch, and we'll go back to the drawing board.
Here's the 7th play in this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
I really hope we get it to Marshall here. Just get it. Get Marshall a touchdown, Jeff. Time in the pocket. That's to Eric Thompson. Eric Thompson with his 3rd touchdown catch of the season. He's been solid this season. He was great last season, but I think he might be better this year. A nice drive. We didn't really miss any passes. We got good run blocking, and a couple of good plays to keep the chains moving. Just a nice drive. 8 plays, 67 yards, 4.5 minutes. And we'll take it, even though Colin should have had 6 points anyway. It is what it is. We still got where we were going to go anyway. Ooh, a nice return there. 32 yards. That was a 24-yard return to the 32-yard line. And let's see if the Jets can answer back.
They were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense...
Forte thought he was going to have a hole. Devin Yoakum tosses him.
You could have kicked that one through.
Nice tackle.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Looked like like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out.
I think he lost about 3 yards on the tackle alone. And Brock Kutza, Talon Mahay, a collection of Diablo players bring him down. Brock was there, Talon was there, Sean was there, and Juicy was there by the looks of things.
And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all
Brock
the time.
initiated the contact, though.
For the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Time in the pocket. He gets it out. Oh, Gavin almost had his 3rd interception of the season. They went down the field in an interesting call. Going downfield against us usually isn't effective. And it holds true there, too. John tips it. Gavin almost catches it. And yeah, we effectively ended that drive. Good defense. A nice punt. Maybe not. All right.
A bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew.
Solid day today. Right now, I'm looking like an MVP.
No interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it.
If I could keep the turnovers down, that was my thing last year that kept me from being an elite quarterback. Just too many interceptions and a lot of bad decisions. And Dylan's going to go ahead and get 9 yards there. Nice run.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit.
We're not using Dylan a lot, but when we do go to him, he's been awesome today.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll give it to him right up the gut.
And Dylan is going to get a first down and then some there. 5 rushing attempts for 35 yards. He's averaging 7 yards a carry after averaging almost 8 last game. I say last night a lot. That's just how I talk to myself when I'm playing these games. And Nate Reach is going to take it, and he's going to get 4 or 5. I think there's a face mask call there, too. Yes, sir. We'll take it.
And he gets lost, but this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
Gonna go to the eye, and we should be in field goal range already. And Dylan's stuck. He got stuck behind Phil Bender and his nephew, Zach Kimball. Interesting.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
There's a false start on Dakota Colby.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running.
Dylan's going to get 4 or 5 there.
After a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And what is the flag here? Another holding call. Slauson, they're going to decline that, and we're going to punt it. They knocked us out of field goal range. It's a nice defensive stop for the Jets there to keep themselves in this game. And Corey's going to go ahead and boot this. And they're going to take it on the 22.
They say just outside the 20-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Forte, the lone running back. Keenum on first down.
Time on the pocket, and he finds his receiver. That's going to be a first down. Nice play.
This one across the 30-yard line.
And despite a couple of miscues from this offense, they have mostly been pretty efficient in doing what you need to do. How many times have I said that the way to beat us is the short game? And not the short running game, the short passing game. Give it to your slot receiver. Give it to your tight end. Sean's locking down Eric Decker most of the time this game. And there's Henry again, tight end. What did I say? That's his third reception? Yes. You know, the fact that tight ends are, you know, our Achilles heel when it comes to our defense, really makes me glad to know that we haven't faced the Patriots yet. They don't have Tom Brady anymore, so maybe I'm worried for nothing. But Gronkowski would be a matchup nightmare. That's a first down. Only a 3 or 4 yard pass, but that's all you need to move the chains, and the results speak for themselves, man. Get our defense tired. Get our first unit out of there. We only have 1 sack so far. Then you open up for a 7-yard run for Matt Forte.
But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
And Forte is going to get 1 or 2.
Up at about the 47-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a
Now what do you do here? Do you try to run it against our defense?
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't.
They try. Colton Colby doesn't let him get there though.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case
They
on that.
1 yard, I would go for it, but they're gonna go ahead and punt it.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And no return possible.
And that punt goes right about the opposite end of the field of where Corey's punt went. All right, let's get it.
He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing.
He's going to run it to the top of the screen, I think.
Their team's not going to win.
No, to the bottom. And he doesn't get much, if anything. Jets defense turning it up here the last couple of drives.
You've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
And Dylan was off to a hot start, but he has cooled off and fast. Time in the pocket. That's to Jordan Pribble. He's had a good game so far. First down. What a game so far for Thompson and this wide receiving core.
He creates mismatches with his size, but slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and
quiet today so far has been Austin Van Gordon. So too has been the rookie Alex Livingston. Everybody else getting involved though. And Dilly is going to go ahead and get 7 or 8.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins.
3 minutes left in the first half. Really low-scoring game. That's to Marshall Brown. He continues to catch these balls on 3rd down situations to move the chains forward. That should be his role, and we're finally using him somewhat right. Let's keep it up. I like his usage rate right now.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right.
And a pitch to Dylan. And Dylan, is he going to go all the way? I don't think so. Yep, almost. If he beat that one defender, he would have had it. And Dylan just broke open the container there. They thought they had him right where they wanted him. They thought they cooled him off. And then he just comes up with something like this. And that just opens the floodgates, man. Nice play. He's so fast.
So here we go, 1st and 10.
2-minute warning.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
We need 17 yards to make this a 2-possession game.
After this short timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. They'll look to throw now on first
And there's
down.
Eric Thompson, and he's going to get it to the 4.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Time in the pocket. Marshall's open up top. And wow. We had an open receiver. What am I looking for? What am I looking for right there?
Able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, that was point
Just a bad
counterpoint,
decision.
wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the
You see
defense
Marshall,
counters
he's
with
right there.
pressure, and the defense wins,
Alex
getting a
has
big sack.
those 2 defenders. All right. Man, dude. Yeah, Marshall wasn't in the end zone, but he's so big. It's going to be hard to bring him down. He's going to be able to fight and push his way forward a couple yards, get himself that first career touchdown. But whatever. Let's go for this again.
Now they'll throw here.
Time in the pocket. And Eric drops a touchdown.
In the end zone.
Could have been a second of the game.
Practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Remember, nobody but Eric has a touchdown catch this season. I think he might have had that. That might be worth a challenge, but I guess we're not going to go for it. All right. Definitely a passing situation here. Time in the pocket, and pocket collapsed around me. We're going to kick it for 3, and we should have had a touchdown.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win.
The Jets coming up big again.
But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And his kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. A beautiful fake.
Whoa.
Heck of a move.
Man.
What a return.
Good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And the Jets need to get themselves a score here.
New York set to take the field.
At least a field goal. Make it a 1-possession game again.
On the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Time in the pocket here. He gets it to Anoya.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
And he gets it to Henry. And
now whistles come in. We're going to get
they're really going for this drive now.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
No time. Troy's got him. Nice.
This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
We got it.
Hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It's just their first.
And they're probably going to punt it here.
Before we get to halftime.
Troy with a 2nd sack of the game. He's been relatively limited when it comes to his pass rush this season. After coming 1 shy of tying the record. Last year, Teams have really
He's been a busy man
buckled
here
down
this
on
first half
keeping
as
him
he
out of the
gets
pocket.
away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
All right. Do I think we could go 80 yards in 30 seconds? No. But crazier things have happened. We're probably just going to run it 2 or 3 times, right?
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get
Dylan's going to get 6.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to
That's probably going to be the last play of the half, right? Doesn't look like we're hurrying up at all. Yeah.
That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Oh, we're going to go ahead and run it one more time. There's a flag. And that's another face mask. Are we going to accept or decline? Oh, we're going to get a free play here. Sweet.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
We're probably just going to run it one more time to W, right? Yep. Dylan gets 4 or 5 there. And that was a pretty basic half. We got a 2-possession game. Dilly's had a couple of really big plays. Really efficient passing job from both quarterbacks. Only a 1 turnover, and that was just on a fluke fumble that, you know, he got hit as soon as he caught it.
They were capable of these type of plays, so they're just doing more of the same. All right, let's roll the highlights. Taking a look now, early first quarter.
And there's Troy's first sack.
Another sack. This will go for a loss of 8.
And I love how we don't ever have to worry about the run game.
3rd and 4. The pass out of the gun will be completed, and it leads to a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Now to late in the first half, they're going to come away with another sack here. This goes for a loss of 4. Staying late in the second, they're going to get to the QB once again. This will go for a loss of 7.
Right now, Troy has the only sacks in the game for our defense. Keenum, 10 for 13, 100 yards. Not often you see numbers like that from a quarterback in the first half against us.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out on.
Yeah, it's looking like games like this are probably going to be the status quo going forward. That last week's thumping of Washington was more or less a misnomer. They're going to run it, and he's got 5 yards. Forte's not doing terrible. He's averaging about 2.5 yards. When you compare, what is it, Sims from the Redskins? He didn't even average a yard a carry last game.
Forte, the lone running back. On 2nd down, it's Keenum.
And yeah, keeping it going. That was Talon and Gavin on the tackle.
As a result, the drive continues.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender.
Talon has been so good, man. Talon and Colton both are like completely different players here in year 2.
And make a catch.
Keenum now on 1st down.
Wow, what a play. Nice.
A gain of 6 there on
A nice awareness play. He saw the pocket collapse around him, and he just threw it forward. Got it to his man. And we weren't expecting him. We were not used to quarterbacks getting rid of the ball that quick.
Here's Keenum now on 2nd down.
And it keeps working.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Either way, 3rd and 2. Hayden Klein with a stop there, stopping them from getting the first down.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And Gavin, a valiant effort there, just in case Hayden didn't have him.
Still have more to go here on 3rd down.
We'll see if they could get a first down here.
3rd and 2. Keenum.
They got it. That's a first down.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line.
I mean, kudos, man. I'm not even mad. I'm happy that I get pumped when I see teams play against us this well.
Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
I'd rather see an exciting game where I'm like, man, we might actually lose a game here. Matt Forte with a big run right there, and they're in field goal range. Barring a turnover, they should be able to get this back into a one-possession game.
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say,
and if Forte could get a running game going, then the Jets are going to be a completely different animal.
The great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting.
And Varga,
that's a good start.
Nice run there from Varga.
The defense has been on the field a long time now, and after a run like that, they've got to feel like they're almost on roller skates and getting pushed backwards on just about every snap.
So far, a 5-minute drive, and they've gone down the field. Nice 50-yard drive so far, and Forte's got the first down.
He gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but
you see there, three and a half yards, a little over 3.5 yards per carry. Now I definitely think he had a first down there.
Some of this on that O-line, that room to run just not there.
You mentioned last week,
I love how they're talking about how that's like a bad running game, but against us, that's elite, man. Yeah, they're not going to get it. Nice stop there for Alex St. Germain.
Started, so I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week. Same thing is happening, not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack.
Stopping their drive. They should just go for a field goal here.
This field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first, now this from 43.
And yep, easy. One possession game once more.
Down now at 13-6. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
That's a nice play.
Following the field goal on his Locke Edwards to kick it away.
And Gavin's going to take it this time. And Gavin's going to get to about the 33.
Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Just a really efficient offense right now. We just haven't been able to turn out the touchdowns yet. It seems like every time we get close, we fall just short. So, but I mean, we don't have any turnovers. Knock on wood. We've been moving the ball forward, getting first downs, and Dylan tripped right there and still ended up getting 3 yards. No, he didn't get any. Either way, he's had a solid game too. Not quite 197 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, but I mean, we're not facing the Washington Redskins this week, so.
It's the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Play clock winding down, and on the ground they go with a running
And Dylan gets 4 or 5.
up close to the 40.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes.
Let's see if we can convert here. This is where Marshall's been big. And we're going to go to Jordan, and Jordan's, is he going to get it? Well, it's close. 4th and inches. Man.
Good defenses, understanding the game.
Almost. Now, do we go for it? That's the question.
Immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Will.
Well, we're going to go ahead and just punt it.
As he'll kick it away for the
A nice defensive stop again for the Jets. And they are doing really good at keeping themselves in this ball game.
This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg.
And another nice defensive stop, man. We just cannot break it open.
After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit.
And let's see if they keep picking away at this defense. We're not getting pressure in the pocket anymore. Our pass rushers are starting to get tired. And that's what happens when you do these short little plays, you know. You keep the defense on the field and all of a sudden they can't get bust through the pocket anymore. That's our strength. So if you're sitting in the pocket and you're trying to find that open man down the field, and we're just able to sack you and sack you and sack you and sack you, make you miss passes, you're not going to have much luck against our defense later on in the game, because we're just still going to be able to get... Oh, man. And you see, that's a fumble. It looks like Brock Kutzek got a hold of it. And they had momentum. They had it.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them
Now, who forced that?
Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up.
Juicy.
In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Yeah, no disputing that either.
The Jet defense.
And the Jets defense,
From last time with a 3-and-out.
And what they have to build off of?
I mean, I guess we'll see if they can force a turnover or something, right? That's their only hope, to keep this a one-possession game right now. But I think we're probably just going to run it up the gut. Yeah. And that is a flag. Holding on who? Phil Bender. A lot of penalties this game from both teams, really. And we're probably still in field goal range. Livingston's on the field, but we're going to go ahead and give it to Rick. He's not going to get anything. We lose a yard. Rick has 6 catches today. He hasn't been able to burst through. I mean, he's aged another year. He's not as quick as he was last season. But he's still got that possession. He's making it count, especially from close range. And he still has that speed. It's just not there for him all the time. Time in the pocket. That's to Dylan Brown. Dylan's going to get to the 26. Dylan's had a really good game. He's been catching the ball and moving it. 3 catches for 35 yards. He has almost 100 rushing yards. And we're just going to go ahead and kick the field goal here.
Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. Back to throw here.
A lot of time in the pocket. We went for it, man. Oh, it wasn't a 4th down. I thought it was 4th down. All right, whatever. A touchdown would really put this game away, I think.
And you know what I've observed over the years?
Austin finally gets his first catch. It was a big one.
Guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there.
Now let's see if we can get that Marshall Brown touchdown that we've been waiting for a year. A year in real life. It's been a year and a half in video game world. And Dylan gets nowhere.
On this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw.
And I miss Eric there.
That is incomplete.
I think I just overthrew him. I'll probably show that again. Yeah. Just an errant throw. Alright. This Jets team hoping to hold us once more.
Let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. He's got
time in the pocket. That's Austin Van Gordon. That's his first receiving touchdown of the season. And he's the first guy not named Eric Thompson to catch a touchdown this season for us. A nice play.
The first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
And that should make us a bit too unsurmountable for them to overcome here.
A drive that time of 6 plays.
I mean, it is only a 2-possession game, and there is still a quarter of play. But with our defense, I don't think we have to worry about that. But we shall see. Oh, we shall see.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The defense once more getting set to do battle as they head back out. Recovered the fumble up on the scoreboard. They've got the momentum.
And that's a confident group that we see hitting the field again. Just what you talked about. Took away the ball the last possession. They feel like they can go ahead and do it again. They are locked in and feeling good about how
all right, here we go. This is probably the most telling drive of this game right here. Forte is really starting to open up that running game, though.
But not this unit. They are ready to go. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still.
I'm curious. I'm going to be a little quiet here for a few minutes. I'm going to be looking to see what the most running yards we've ever allowed is to one guy.
Again they run. Again it's Forte. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now it's Keenum.
We got a first down. Nice.
They get 14 yards there and a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after.
Lamar Miller ran for 100 yards on us in week 12.
First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And the game before that, Arian Foster. Wow, what another play. Arian Foster ran for 122 yards. So it looks like Arian Foster's 122 yards is the most we've ever allowed. We've only allowed 100 yards.
It turned into a really nice play.
Twice thus far. I'm still going back though. I'm on week 7 of last season though.
Forte, the lone running back, and he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here
Jamal Charles ran for 132 yards in week 1. So only 3 times have we allowed 100 rushing yards to a single guy.
Four of them to the left side. Now a first down throw. Keenum. And he's got Decker left side. A gain of 6.
18 for 21. He is just throwing lasers out there, man.
They go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Forte almost had a first down.
It's a gain of 4 there.
Oh, he did get it. Nice.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency.
They've had a nice balanced offense. They got 2 fumbles. That's what's been killing them. Forte just runs into a sea of white and red there. I believe the fourth best rushing game was 68 yards by C.J. Anderson.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick hitting.
That's a false start by the looks of things.
Supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon
That should help
but
our
you try to give
cause.
a little bit of help.
Forte gets them all back, though. 70 yards. That puts him 4th place against our all-time single-game allowances.
So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact.
3rd and 10.
Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And why run it there?
He stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to
Interesting.
4th down.
Just an interesting call.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the
And then they're going to
third
kick a
time
field
tonight.
goal. I guess they just didn't want to risk the turnover. But this field goal is not going to help them.
And Forbath will put this
They're still down by 2 possessions, at least.
Down to 11. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or 2 shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
Following the field goal on is Locke Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And they were able to punch it in the end zone.
And we still don't have any turnovers on offense. That bodes well.
Stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go
Really balanced game on both running and passing for both offenses. We just happened to get 2 touchdown catches out of the deal.
You're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Van Gordon's going to catch it. His 3rd catch of the
4
day.
yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And Van Gordon again. Coming up big in the second half today.
Keeps the drive moving.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late.
We're probably just going to run it here. Yep. And Dylan gets nowhere. Ever since Dylan hit 96 yards, he just hasn't been able to do anything more than that.
In this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking
The Jets seem determined not to let him get 100.
Football, but But you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
Oh, nice play action. No time in the pocket. I'm going down. I've been sacked 3 times, I think, now. Yep. And our defense only has 2 sacks today. That is shocking, considering we had 17 in the first 2 games.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
All right, 3rd and 20. We're probably not going to convert here. We're probably going to be looking at a punt realistically, although a big play is always possible. And that's going to be Livingston. He continues to have at least a catch every game. And here's the punt.
One of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them, not easily.
Wow.
It's hauled in by Devin Smith.
There you go.
And he's brought down after a good game. 23 yards on the play.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Right now, these offenses are just so evenly balanced. It's ridiculous.
On 1st and 10, Keenum.
Oh, man. I think about 8 people had a chance to catch that one. And yeah, everybody was there. Let's watch this again. Gavin had a hand on it. Hayden had a hand on it. John had a hand on it. Talon had a hand on it. And then there's 3 Jets guys that could have caught that too.
They come up in an empty set.
Too much juggling going on though.
One tight end.
I really like this offensive set that they got here.
On 2nd and 10, Keenum over the middle to Smith.
That's a first down.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Keenum is just being a beast right now. He doesn't have a touchdown, but he's moving the chains. He's passing accurately. He's not letting himself get sacked. Like, it's like EJ Manuel all over again.
On 1st down, it's Keenum. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
And there it is again. The pocket collapses. Rather than letting himself get sacked, he just guns it out. Whether it's a short yard or a negative yard pass, at least he's not getting sacked. At least he's keeping momentum on their side.
And made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Keenum throwing once more.
And there's another first down. And they're at least getting a field goal out of this unless we force a turnover. And based on our ability to force turnovers today, I don't know if that's going to be a realistic possibility.
Those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
And I do see Julian Taylor out there right now.
On 1st down, Keenum to Decker over the middle. 5 yards on the catch.
And 5 yards because tackled by Hayden Klein. If they score a touchdown here and they're able to get a defensive stop, then all of a sudden they're going to have the ball with probably about a minute or two left. And a chance maybe to pull off a big play and win the game. Don't think it'll happen, but... Oh, he's going down. That's Colton Colby with Curtis Smithers. Colton's 5th sack of the year. And finally somebody other than Troy is able to get a sack today.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
3rd and long, it's Keenum.
But it doesn't matter. They still get the first down.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
But, I mean, they're wasting a lot of time on this drive.
It's not even getting to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
That was a heck of a play, man.
And now a first down.
They really need a touchdown on the next couple of plays. That's a false start.
Whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. From the gun, here's Keenum.
And his receiver trips there.
Was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a good pass attempt, but his receiver just couldn't stay on his feet.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum.
And he throws that away.
To no one here, he throws it away.
He understands that he's probably not going to be able to do anything there.
He knows what he's doing, but
Now, if they do kick a field goal, and then they either get the onside kick or they get a defensive stop, then they're still only a possession away if they can convert the 2-point conversion. Time in the pocket, he throws that away too. Smart there. Not sacrifice yards, still be able to kick that field goal.
So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus
far. He's 3 for 3.
This will be a 41-yarder.
And easy peasy. And 8 points.
All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff.
Yeah, they definitely need a defensive stop.
The field goal on his Lock Edwards to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there.
As an offensive unit, we need to score here just to put this away. Or at least keep moving the chains.
This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Passing it down the field is not going to help us.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first.
And that's what we're doing. No. They juked me out. Nice 6 or 7 yard pass to Dillon. That's 200 passing yards.
And it'll be a 2nd down.
And still no turnovers from our offense.
We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Give it to him right,
and Dillon gets nowhere there.
Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
What's up, Pop?
A timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
My dog is just like sitting between my legs.
Had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
All right, Nate Reach is on the field. We're probably going to run it again, even though we should be passing it here. But he's going to get the first down, so I guess it's not going to hurt us.
As they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter.
That might be enough to end this game.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Let's go. Green 39. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and
it's not looking good for the Jets.
As we step aside. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down.
If we get even one first down, it's probably over.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard.
And Dylan cracks 100 rushing yards. Took him about a quarter after hitting 90.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive
And it's all down to this play.
big people, because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers, because usually 5-on-3.
If we get a first down, it's officially over, and it's over. Jordan Pribble is going to end the game with that catch. And he's got 5 receptions.
And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have.
And what a good defensive showing from the Jets, but they just, their offense couldn't luck out on a touchdown in order to beat us.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it.
And that's game.
Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
We're going to have one more play. We're probably going to kneel it. And we're going to go to 3-0.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
And, yeah, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Offensive MVP, probably me. I mean, I was really efficient throwing the ball. Distributed the ball between all the receivers. Kept the chains moving. Dylan had a big game, but he didn't have the touchdown. You know, so I'm probably going to give it to the passing game. Defensively, I mean, Troy had those 2 sacks.
So for our visitors, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0.
Brock and Sean both had a fumble recovery. Juicy probably had the play of the game by forcing that fumble, though.
And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
Yeah, man, I'm probably going to have to look at the box score and take a look at, you know, if Troy had a lot of tackles, he'll probably be player of the game, and if not, it might be Juicy. I mean, it's hard to choose there. Colton also had a big sack and a couple of stops.
So that'll do it for us.
Just a hell of a game, man. I'm glad the Jets gave us something. What is it with the AFC East against us? We saw the Bills give us problems. Now the Jets giving us problems. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Might not have the box score up today. I'm gonna go get some dinner with some friends and then get drunk. That's my plan for the day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.